This is more for me than you. So for BMW, okay. BMW Diagnose 1 Series, top one. Basic functions, manual, DSC, then read data stream, DSC, wheel speed sensors, all items. There we go. Now we got the wheel speed sensor, so go like this. So trigger it. So last time I drove the vehicle, when I turned to the right, it would go off. So seems to be working fine today, which makes sense because it seemed to be humidity. When the humidity got lower, it got worse. So I don't know. At least now I know how to get to the sensor. Of course, I'm not driving while I'm doing this. That'd be ridiculous.
Don't worry, we got it covered, right, Sophie? So, heard like a buzzing sound. I guess you call that a propelled glider? Not quite sure where he's going. College fields are down that way. He was buzzing around. First I thought it was like a RC helicopter. Well, I stopped at a garage sale on the way home. I spent $26 for all of this. So I got these all for $1. These are for preconditioning wood before you stain it. It makes the stain apply evenly. It's galvanizing paint, good for underneath the car. Varathane diamond finish. It's like polyurethane gloss and semi-gloss. Well, they're both. This is for coating your tools, and it helps compete. Well, it says reduces friction, repels dirt and moisture, dries in seconds. This is good stuff. This is like what I used last weekend on the bench, except it has no stain in it. So it just melts the finish gently, so you don't sand it. More Minwax finish. That one looks a little aged, but this stuff lasts forever. So that was all the fluids. They're supposed to be $1 a piece. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She checked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Maybe it was $2 for that. Not sure if I'll use this, but this basically goes up there, enhance, and turns this into a motion sensor. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it because yes, it's nice when the motion's me, but maybe the motion's not me. Maybe it's a raccoon. Do I really want to see a raccoon tonight? Probably not. This I'll probably never use, but it's really cool. So yeah, it's a gauge for the angle of a drill bit as well as a ruler. And yeah, so you can figure out that angle there. And I don't know what B is. Also, you can do the RPMs on drying steel. So if you're doing 2-inch steel, you go on a 230 RPM. If you're doing a 1/4 inch, you go 3,000 RPM. So very not handy, not needed. Probably overpaid, but I got one of those for $1. These are nice because they're color coded, so you can see what they are, and plus they have a magnet there. Stainless steel cleats. When I raise and lower the bikes, I got like all that cable, or not cable, a rope. Maybe I can put another one on there and make it longer. I don't know. Those little ones are a pain in the ass to wind up because they're so small. There's so much rope. Okay, what else? Pocket door. She's brass. This is a pull, so it goes in the pocket door. And then it has a little thing there so you can pull the pocket door out of the pocket. So maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. Rope light mounting. Good for the rope light mounting that's all falling off because it's aged. UV light eventually kills that. This, I'm pretty sure, is from Sears because it says so. And this goes on your chainsaw. And then this, I think, ratchets. And then you tighten this up and then it has the angle of the dangle. So it allows you to, and you can index it. And yeah, just for sharpening your chain. This is very fancy. It's a drywall cutter for circles. So it does up to a 16-inch circle. So you loosen this and slide it where you want that because it's pivot point, and then this is the wheel, and it just scores it. So hopefully never have to use that. Pilot drill bit for hole saws, very handy. Buffing compound, because I do have a buffing wheel downstairs. I use it occasionally. These, I think, are just... I don't know if they fit a Sawzall, but there's a whole bunch of them. They're metal cutting. Copper spool wire, I don't know. Handy for hanging things, but that says Belden. So it might just be plain copper. Some big ass hinges. In case I need some big ass hinges. They look to be not stainless, but plated. I'm definitely gonna need these. I have a couple more doors to hang, so brand new solid brass Stanley door hinges. They bought these at the Habitat for Humanity. I can tell because that's their price gone. Sanding pieces, so you're doing contour sanding, you're trying to get into a little corner, you wrap the sandpaper around here, then a big couple blocks, just sandpaper blocks. Yeah, there we go. And this is handy. So if you have a Porter Cable finishing sander, which I do, and a 330, this is a new pad for the bottom. Brand new, one pad. So I do actually need that. That there is about $20 right there. So didn't get the bestest things in the world, but I got things I can use and for a reasonable price. So we're gonna go next door. Our neighbor is still throwing things out. Yes, a lot of the things I have no intention of using, but that's where a lot of these plastic things back here came from. Joe's gonna sort and pick out the ones she wants for whatever she wants them for. But a lot of things, they just go right in the trash, or not the trash, the recycling. As in, take it to this nice box. Take it to, not Habitat for Humanity, Salvation Army. So these are books Olivia's donating. But a lot of these things, there's a belt, there's some other things that that can. I thought it would be kind of cool. This thing for vegetables. So we're gonna make a run. That's Bonnie's old DVD player that doesn't work. They recycle. And what is that? Oh, that's Scott. So I found a navy coat, like with the brass buttons and everything. Well, I'll bring them over, but I'm gonna donate all that. There's a pair of glasses in there, really nice glasses. They'll send them off to blind people. Look at this. That's solid metal. It's not that old. She's got a 14,000 pound capacity, and she's a husky, so she's made for our friends at the Home Depot. Basically, you slide this in your hitch, and then you can drop your hitch down lower. Though I think there's a piece missing out of this, and hands out the part that slides on here. But it's a big piece of steel that you can hold the door open or add to my recycling pile. Be grabbing that. Extension cord, that's a donator. And well, we'll take inventory later. Okay, we're done sorting the trash. This is some sort of foot scrubbing brush, but whoops, zoom out. It's brand new in the bag. Donate. Labels, adhesive, donate. Roll of labels, we'll keep that. Kind of cool. Trusco, Doylestown, keep that to recycle. No idea what this is, some sort of charger. 5 volts, 1 amp. Playing cards, don't like people. Extension cord, donate. And we get into more interesting things here. So, commemorative John Paul II, Poopster. yeah, donate. This I'm going to check to make sure it doesn't fit any of our microwaves, because yeah, these always break. If not, we'll donate those. These are placemats, English cottage. I don't know. Barely look used. Donate. Then we get into the funny things. Yeah, German, Deutschmark. So we're going to keep on that one. Pencils. Keep. My glasses. Keep. Cub Scout stuff. Donate. Some big ass watch. I don't know. Keep. Halogen light bulb. Donate. No, keep. I have those around. These are like Gold Cross wings, I think. I don't know. So we can keep those. Bunch of Cub Scout memorabilia. Donate. Some perfume. 1922. I don't know. Smells funny. It's got a fancy top. We'll give it to Joe until it's like, you know, a birthday present or something. Maybe that doesn't go in there. I thought it did. I don't know. Florida sticker. Don't like Florida. Oh, this is good. Lubriplate. Very good grease. Rocket candy. This doesn't fit me. You know, not big enough in the chest, so we'll donate this. And then a power cord. Keep that, or donate rather. Oh, what? That's plastic. Throw that out. Okay, so we're gonna keep all this stuff. And then this one, I don't know. It's an LL Bean large regular coat. It's kind of nice. So we'll donate that. I'll check the pockets first, and then some paper. So we're keeping the Deutschmarks. Well, there's only one Deutschmark. Then got a pile over here. So size 42 regular suit coat. No pants, but you know, maybe somebody wants it. We'll hang it up back here. That's that coat. And then this is interesting. This it's a Navy coat. So that's the screw in the back of a ship. My friend said it's a machinist mate. So they got, obviously that's naval. And those are real, meaning they're actually, you know, in there. And I checked for the pockets pretty much. I don't feel anything in there. But yeah, so I figure worst case, somebody wears a Halloween costume and it's a normal size. So then we'll go to the very last piece. I think I'm gonna throw that back there. Good time tomorrow morning taking all this to the Salvation Army. Then we'll go for the money load. So yeah, enhance. We talked about the Reichsmark. And I may be wrong, but this looks fairly old. It says $10 on it. Anyhow, so the commemorative coin, a big one, ping quartz. This is somebody's like wedding ring. Joe likes to wear toe rings and stuff, so it's made out of a precious metal. No, it's just carbonium or something. I don't know. Stainless steel. I don't see any engravings on there. A quarter. Can always spend that. This is, you know, a few bucks in the sack. Sorry, $4 in change. This is from Australia, Hong Kong, Panama. Then this guy is from Argentina. No. Where are you from, little guy? She's a pound. I think she's just from the motherland. Yeah, so that's a pound. Canadian quarters, probably worthless. Canadian beavers. Canadian quarters, beavers, dimes, pennies. There's one of those smushed pennies to the Mackinac Bridge. And then this is just a key holder. That's just nice because it's flat. Then we get the real cool thing. So screwdriver set. So there's a bunch of tips in there. 4mm bits. And then the best of all, Sharpie. Still good. That we're going to keep right now. So yeah, that was a little fun. Looks like it's gonna rain. So when I see that, I know that the power went out because the KVM just rebooted, and now we're playing Turn Things On. Things are on, things are off. So just, you know, power, 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 power. You know, it's a good time. So Monday morning / Friday morning. They have it in concert every Friday night. I have no idea. It's not really well advertised. So it's Saturday morning, got a few hours to kill. I'm gonna just clean this up. This looks like ass. And then I'm gonna come back and pick up all that shit over there. It's just driving me crazy. So when it rains, it just flows and it's slowly just moving down. But it's not gonna move very quickly. And it's filling up the basin, which doesn't help. And it's gonna flood across the road. So I think I'm gonna, that one's definitely dead that they killed right there. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna leave that dead one and just kind of, what I can see, I wanna, you know, downsize and put in there and burn. Grass is growing in nicely. Of course, I don't know if the new neighbors want grass there or not. This just looks like ass. Oh, and try these. They're Bluetooth headsets. They have like a gel on them, so they're really comfortable. They're like the 3M, but they were cheaper. I think they're like $50 with the gel, and the Bluetooth's supposed to last 40 hours. So unlike noise canceling, which are just increasing the volume and canceling out the sound, these are just isolating and then playing sound. The sound quality is not that good, but it's definitely quieter, and they're super comfortable. A little bulky, but very comfortable. So we're gonna try that out now that we're, you know, using the chainsaw that makes no noise. That makes no sense. Why did I buy it? Well, it's better. Got a huge pile. I don't know what to do with. Our village doesn't pick up, brush anymore. But at least I got, you know, the brown stuff out for the most part. Got some firewood that I didn't need. Picked up a bunch of the stuff and threw it over. But basically, if it was dead, it's still standing, I cut it, with the exception of the trees. There's dead tree, dead tree, dead tree, dead. These trees are all dying because they're ash trees, as I probably said before, and because there's a water line through here, a drain that they took out. I don't know what they did. Anyhow, so now I gotta clean this pile up. Great. So I think I got it all in one big pile. I just kept loading it, cutting it, folding it, cutting it. So a neighbor stopped by and she said she would love to have that for her fire pit. So we'll go deal that. Then we'll come back with a shovel, get that gravel, and with the air blower. So that's all that I collected out of the road. Now, mind you, that's a foot deep. So she's a pretty good sized load of dirt and shit. So I'm certainly not gonna dump it in this cesspool trying to get the water to flow that way by displacing water. That would be wrong. So we won't do that, right? Exactly. So, I got up on the gutter, made the hole for that. I gotta put some goop down on it and put it back together. Put the end camp on so that it doesn't leak, and measure the distance. So basically, again, this is for a rain chain. So the distance from there to there is about 9 feet. Even if I move this and just put a bowl down there, it would only drip the last few inches. So I need something about 9 feet long. And then that bolt just adds threads at either end. You just unscrew it, slide the piece on there, and then put it back in there. So it's pretty easy to do. So I do need to trim some more over here. I didn't because the umbrella was in the way, but it didn't leak for the other parts. You can see like right there, that's not far back enough, but it picked up a significant amount of water. It was definitely drier. The next step after that's done is to pull the stones up, reinforce the tiles underneath, putting pieces of wood, and I gotta lay underneath there to do that, and drive the screws in for the sides, because if it's, you know, right here, I gotta be under here, and I can't reach around and go around like that. So it's gonna be one of those things where you just rip it up, just go down there and deal with it. Then I can come back and replace the sand and redo the sand. So this is a polymer sand with basically it's like cement when it's done properly. It becomes really, really hard. So that's not that hard. Keeps grass from growing in there and shit. So yeah, I think we got a wedding to go to next. I don't know. It says formal. I'm thinking a shirt with buttons is formal these days, maybe. I don't know. She said I had to wear formal clothes. I thought formal meant like a shirt with buttons. I don't know. So we're at, yeah, City Hall. Great seal. It's pretty cool. Didn't know Cleveland had a seal. Wow, that's a pretty picture. Guess there's gonna be a wedding here? I don't know. But this is what I'm talking about. Check out them cupcakes. We got your red velvet, your vanilla, your chocolate. What's going on over there with that one? Must be there. Liking this. So we're at a free rock pile. There's marble. So do a little bit of marble, but there's rocks, and this is my helper. They're her rocks, but yeah, I need a nap. I'm already tired. And she's still trying to pull things out of the ground. So that was the first pile, and guess what? There's more. Some of these are pretty big. That one's big. I know so because my back tells me so. So this is my daughter. She doesn't look fucking dumb. She told me not to. So we're making a bench out of this wood that I cut, oh God, a while ago. So I made the tenons with this. So I think there was a video on this. Twisted my arm off. So
do you want to tell them about the centipedes?
No. Taking the bark off, she found some bugs, which I'm like, just eat them. So we're probably going to get another leg because this leg looks all maimed. I don't know if this piece is going to work. Probably not. So we'll just make one bench. So we eyeballed it, and drilled some holes. Then we angled the dangle. Right there, we got that special magic mark. So that's special. Just eyeballed it, and then we kind of cut these off eyeballed. And then use that mean bit. It was not a happy time. So yeah, she's taking the bark off with the draw knife.
You look really
Got that 3 episodes ago. You guys remember that famous episode? The Dunlap episode. So yeah.
The Dunlap?
Read what it says.
No, it says Dunlap.
Yeah. So this is my famous assistant, Olivia. There you go. Now if you can see this, I'll zoom in. Enhance. Whoosh. Enhance. Oh, guess why that rabbit's running. The great rabbit hunter. So we thought we'd use this. It worked pretty well for holding it. This fits inside this little groove here, and
do your little hand thing.
It's locked. So yeah. So we went like that and then cut the shaft. So
not a good enough reason to say shaft.
Yeah. Zoom out, zoom in. De-enhance. So this is rough cut, but it actually holds weight. So Jesus Christ, you're gonna fall. So we tried the hand plane for a little bit. She got the feel. We tried the Japanese one. That one works better. Now we're trying the stream and belt sander. Just doing some rough work. Okay, so I spent about half an hour sanding on this. I think the dark marks are because I used a chainsaw mill. So I got rid of most of that. I just need to spend another 20 minutes or so just trying to get those little marks out of there. I went through 1, 2, 3 saw or sander belt sanders. Belt sander takes off a whole bunch at once, but I kept breaking them. I don't know why. Maybe the thing's too tight, the pressure on the belt, I don't know. So I'm just using this, which is slower, but it doesn't leave marks and it's working.